Oh my god, where are we going today? Is it like a silence hill? Haha, horror movie is absolutely not my style. Today we are doing something completely different. We are breaking away from our usual travel style and heading to the west. Destination is the stunning Tanukiko campsite. Are you ready? Let's go camping! It doesn't matter if you're coming from the heart of Tokyo or from Yokohama. It's a steady like a 2.5-hour drive to get to this side of Japan. We are so lucky out with the weather today. Look at this crystal clear sky and also perfect view of a Mount Fuji welcoming us as we drove. It's the perfect setup for a camping trip, right?
Now we cannot see from here. No?
Oh my god, why is keep changing the weather? I have to take back every nice thing I said. Fuji now is hiding. The rain is starting and the fog is so thick. Oh my god. We are officially heading into Silent Hill territory. Oh please Mount Fuji, you need to come back. We are not ready for this.
But tourist and stuff, no?
Yes.
I heard it's great.
Okay, with the Mount Fuji officially playing hide and seek with us and also the rain start coming down, our first mission was clear. Let's go for fun, something to eat. But have you ever noticed that the deeper you get into the Japanese countryside, the options basically boil down to two things. Either soba or udon. That's it. And today was no exception. We found a traditional little soba shop right near the campsite to take cover and the refill. Let's see if this local spot can save the day. Finally, we have arrived. Even though this silent hill far, you can feel how massive this place is. Well, welcome to Tanukiko or Lake Tanuki. Well, it sits on the western foot of the Mount Fuji. Usually the mountain is right there, staring you in the face. Well, it's famous for the double Diamond Fuji here. When the sun is refreshed to create two glowing diamonds. Well, but I don't think we can able to see it today. Anyway, Fuji might be hiding, but we got to go to the reception desk to check in. If you want to wake up with this double diamond view, you got to be fast because this place is incredibly popular and we actually booked 2 months in advance just to secure our spot. If you are planning a trip here, don't wait until the last minute because you need to make your calendar earlier.
ではこちらがね、テントのタグになるので、テント外側にフロントにホックしておいてください。
わかりました。
はい。明日ですね、チェックアウトの際こちらまでリターンしてください。
わかりました。
はい。
Now let's get into the number. How much does a night at the Lake Tanuki actually cost? Well, the basic fee is 4,000 yen per night for your tent site, and then the extra person charge is on top of the site fee is 1,000 yen for an extra person. So if you're coming for 2 people with one tent, you are looking at the 5,000 yen totally for the night. For a front row seat for this Mount Fuji view, I think it's a pretty solid deal, right? Okay, now that we finished at the reception and have all the instructions, it's time to set up our tent and the equipment. Actually, this is my first time camping here in Japan. I'm quickly learning that if you want a good sleep night and a comfortable trip, having the right gear is essential. However, since our first time, we are using a mix of things. Some old equipment we have been for a long time and some new items I bought from Temu. I will show you later on which one were worth it and then which one were not. First up, we're setting up this tarp I bought from Temu. It's a very lightweight, which is a big plus. Now I have to be honest, the tying hook actually broke after just 2 use, but I'm not complaining because the price was very affordable and I didn't expect it to be heavy duty. After a little bit of a DIY with my favorite super glue, now it's very manageable and do the job just fine. For the price I pay, I'm happy to make it work. Next, we're using the Decathlon 2-second tan. It's very convenient because it has a 2-layer and pop-ups almost instantly. It makes the setting up camp so much easier. I also bought this mattress from Temu. I'm actually impressed because these feel very sturdy and comfortable. The best part is the built-in pump. All I have to do is use my feet to pump them up. No extra machine or bowing is needed. It's a very clever design. We can make the mattress together.
Ah oui, 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 oui.
On the other hand, my friend's tent setup is a bit different. It's way more comfortable and definitely warmer inside, which is great for this chilling night here. But of course, there's a trade-off. In return of that comfort, the gear is much more heavier to carry and take a longer time to set up. I guess you have to choose, do you want a speed or do you want a luxury? After all that hard work, it's finally time for us to relax and enjoy this Silent Hill mystery view and with a fresh cup of coffee. For our coffee setup, I'm using this pot I also bought from Temu. Honestly, the quality is surprisingly good. To heat the water, I have this Iwatani gas stand. It's a very tiny size, which make it perfect to carry with you everywhere. It's so convenient to have a hot drink ready in just a few minutes, no matter where you are at the campsite or hiking. Now let me give you a quick tour of the facility here. Beside the massive grassland facing the beautiful Mount Fuji, there are some great practical features. They have a shared kitchen here, but I noticed most people prefer to stay close to their tent for the barbecue instead of cooking there. It's much more cozy that way. They also have a paid shower. It costs 200 yen for 5 minutes and they have both hot and cold water. It's not exactly luxury, but it's clean and definitely good enough for a comfortable camping trip. After our quick tour, the weather started to clear up. My friend Miss R made the best guacamole for us as a 3 p.m. snack. It was so fresh and so delicious.
But yeah, if we want to play Pétanque, it's better now.
Ah ouais.
After it's dark.
So it's finished?
Then we start playing Pétanque, which is a French game where you roll metal balls. The goal is simple. You have to throw your metal ball to try to get it as close as possible to this tiny master ball. If your ball is closer, you win the point. It's a little easy, but it takes a lot of practice. Well, at the end, I didn't get any one single score. I got 0. But even without any point, we had a great time laughing together. And also, since the sky is getting better and better, we can able to see a little bit of a Mount Fuji. After all the laughing and a bit of exercise, it's finally time to prepare our dinner. Even though this is my first time camping in Japan, I'm really enjoying the experience of eating outside, especially surrounded by such a beautiful landscape. We have prepared plenty of items for the barbecue and even brought along a bottle of wine to enjoy. For our menu tonight, we have a delicious spread. We're starting with a fresh carrot and an avocado salad. And for the barbecue, we have a chicken drumstick.
Everything we put into the bag.
Merci pour ce château au
Marbuzet.
Au Marbuzet. C'est qui Omar Buzet? Allez, à Omar.
Well, besides those standard chicken drumstick, tonight we have a special treat. It's a quail, which is a type of a wild animal and tastes really good. To finish the night, we have a classic hot dog and also camping dessert, grilled banana with the chocolate and the marshmallow. I'm really curious, what do you normally cook when you go to camping? Well, please share with your favorite recipe with us in the comment below.
Maybe I can put my gas burner
A few moments later.
To be honest, I didn't sleep very well at the whole night. The wind was so strong and noisy, and it was freezing cold, and turned out we didn't quite as prepare as we thought, But on the other hand, my friends with their heavy gear slept perfectly. They were warm and cozy. Well, I definitely learned a big lesson on this trip. Sometimes heavier is better than lightweight if it means getting a good night's sleep. Next time I will bring the heavy duty gear. Well, now it's 5:30 in the morning, and my friend who slept very well in their warm gear have woken me up to see the sunrise. Oh, I have never experienced a sunrise moment like this before. The weather has become perfect, and facing this Diamond Fuji is absolutely stunning. Even though it was freezing last night and I didn't get much sleep, but seeing this view make it all worth it. It's truly special to spend time with the nature like this. Wow, 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 I'm so happy. Wow, this is better. This position is better. Wow, I'm so grateful for this beautiful weather. After that freezing night, today is an absolute paradise. Now it's time for breakfast. Just look at the view. Having a meal while facing Japan's iconic Mount Fuji is what I call is a truly luxury life. We are camping in May during Golden Week. One thing we were lucky about is that the mosquito haven't shown up yet. It's such a peaceful, enjoyable moment. I'm soaking in every second of it.
Good morning!
I'm still half asleep, but taking in this gorgeous sunshine and the Mount Fuji make all my fatigue melt away. I feel so alive and fresh. This campsite doesn't just offer beautiful grassland. You can also rent a boat or fishing along the lake. I was curious about what kind of fish you can catch here. Well, I'm not so sure because I didn't do any this activity. Well, before we check out at noon, let's take a walk to explore the rest of the area. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out my video. My first camping experience in Japan was truly memorable. It was so relaxing to witness the power of the Mother Nature. From the bright sunshine to the thick fog, and then finally back to this perfect weather. If you enjoy watching my honest review of this trip, please hit the like and subscribe button to support my tiny micro channel. Every bit of support helps me grow, and I can't wait to show you more interesting places soon. See you in the next one. Bye!